Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TonySpace.com. I'm Tony T. Time for our three-pack for Major League Baseball. Ramon Scott will deliver. He's doing fantastic work over at TonySpace.com in college hoops. The past 2 years documented nearly 7,000 units of profit. Also, last 30 days, 2,000 units of profit. All documented over at TonySpace.com. So let's bring Ramon in right now. Ready to roll here with Major League Baseball. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, getting ready for a big sports weekend, including NCAA Final Four action and big Major League Baseball card on Saturday. We'll go over a couple of games and hey, the other a couple other major sports going too. So it's a good day for sports betting. Make no mistake.
No mistake whatsoever. Yes, Saturday coming with a big day. We begin here with baseball here on this three-pack as we get started with the Mets and the Reds. The Reds $1.16, total of 9.
Yeah, uh, yeah. The Mets. So what can you say about what's been going? Yeah, hey, maybe it is turning around. Maybe they'll turn down here real quick, but I don't know with Severino going here in this one, Tony, for the Mets. He got rocked. He was out there just taking one for the team pretty much in that first start against Milwaukee. They lost the game just 7-6. He went 5 innings, gave up 12 hits, 6 runs. He was out there getting pelted a little bit, but they did come back to win. It wasn't his decision, but still got hit pretty hard in the first game going up against Nick Martinez here. Martinez, the veteran, spent time in Japan, obviously. They did get the win in his first start. He went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs. They eventually beat Washington 6-5. But Martinez, he's serviceable out there. But I would imagine that the Mets could get to him for some damage. But really, I like this Reds lineup here, top to bottom, against Severino here today. They should be slotted pretty well in this matchup. The Reds have gone over in 5 of 7 so far. Mets just the opposite, pretty much because of that offense. But need him to get something here against Martinez. I figure they can do so. Let's go over the 9 runs with the Mets and the Reds on Saturday.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bets, Mets and Reds. This one to go over total of 9 runs. And be sure when you visit Ramon's premium pick page, use that promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save 20% off. Let's continue here on our MLB rundown as we get ready here for our next game here on the board here as we move to the 7 o'clock hour here. And we'll be looking at a pretty good matchup. And here it is right now. Blue Jays and the Yankees here. 105 on both sides, total 8.5.
Yeah, and Yankees obviously off to that rocking start right now, 6-1, and Toronto comes in 3-4. Tony, but I'm gonna maybe look for Toronto to grab one here. They've done pretty well against the Yankees. Won 4 of the last 5 games being played between the two teams here in the Bronx, and 8 of the last 11. We've already seen this total. I'm looking at it here now, Tony. The total seems to be going up here in this one. Clark Schmidt went 5 1/3 against Houston, giving up 7 hits and 3 earned runs in his first start. Gausman, he only went 4 1/3 against Tampa. He was actually on a pitch limit in that game. I believe he'll probably get extended out a little more here, but maybe no more than 70, 75 pitches. That could be enough for a starter of his caliber anyways, so maybe there's not as much, but that first game he certainly was out of there. They won that game against Tampa Bay 9-3, so I'm going to look for Toronto to grab one here in the Bronx with Gosman over Schmidt on Saturday.
All right, Ramon Scott here. Get his premium picks over at TonySpace.com. You see the link in the description. Blue Jays and the Yankees. The pick here will be the Blue Jays at minus the 105. All right, let's continue here on our MLB rundown here. Three-pack from Ramon. We get ready here for the next game here on the board, and we'll move it here in just a second here. It'll be the D-backs and the Braves, and here it is right now. Diamondbacks and Braves. The Braves 210, the total 9.
Yeah, Arizona's got some wins all of a sudden, and watch out because who knows with that team here, and with Max Fried going, what happened to Max last game, and what is there something wrong? You got to wonder. Look, give him a big chance here to maybe to bounce back, but I don't know. I kind of like the Arizona bats against Max. Fried only went 2/3 of an inning in the first start of the season against the Phillies. They eventually came back to win 12-4, but he threw 43 pitches, walked three, gave up a couple of hits, and was out of there. So we'll see if Max Fried can get on track against Arizona. Uh, Brandon Pfaadt's in there, Tony, for the Diamondbacks in this one. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, and just one earned run and a 6-1 win over Colorado. But he's going up against an Atlanta team. I've got to rank number one right now offensively with Albies, with Olsen, those two guys, especially in this game, I would point out probably could have a good matchup with Pfaadt, and I like the Braves lineup here. The teams are combined 9-4 to the over this season. So I'm going to go over 9 runs. I think I put 9.5 there, and yeah, it looks like it is. Maybe some nines out there. Yeah, you've got it at 9. So I think there probably mostly are nines out there currently, actually, Tony, as I look at the odds screen. But give a little bit of comfort to those that might be facing some juice, or if it pops up to 9.5, I've got this one over with the Diamondbacks and the Braves.
All right, Mon Scott says here, Diamondbacks and Braves to go over total of 9. There's juice on the 9, so do your line shopping. Get the best number there in this one. 9.5 also liked it there. But if you can find 9, why not get the best number? All right, there. We got through our 3-pack here for Major League Baseball with Ramon. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at TonySpix.com here for action on Saturday. Ramon, a fantastic results here the last 2 years in college hoops, 6,825 units of profit, all documented over at TonySpace.com. Also, last 30 days, 2,000 units of profit, all sports combined. We got the Final Four, NBA, NHL, baseball. What do you have going over at Tony Spix?
Yeah, Tony, big Saturday with college basketball, Final Four action. We're ready for our big games on Saturday from Glendale. See who's going to go to the Final Four on Monday night. Uh, you might look at it as a situation where these games might be tough for you to handicap, but maybe you're committed to a side. I'm going to have my plays up there, Tony, in the Final Four games on Saturday as part of my premium pick package. Head over to Tony'sPicks.com, use promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. I'll have college basketball, also Major League Baseball, as we just talked about, and also NHL hockey, and also a UFC card. I knew I was forgetting something there, Tony. You got UFC action tomorrow. This is the last one before the big 300 next week at the T-Mobile. But so got a card on Saturday. I'm going to look at that card. I'm 5-1 in my last 2 cards here on the site. So maybe get a 3-pack together with some competitively priced fights there. I don't give out $2, $3 favorites or anything here on the site, so we don't always have a card when some of the cards have, some big prices, and we try to look for some good positions, Tony, that are going to give a good return. So that's the way we kind of do my MMA here on the site. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. You can also get long-term packages from me. 3-day will get you all the way through the weekend, through the NCAA final game on Monday night, and also get you through this weekend's action in Major League Baseball, hockey, and the NBA. 7 days, same thing. We're going to have a Major League Baseball this week, more NHL, more NBA. We know college basketball will be over, Tony, but still plenty of action as we get to. And we don't want to say that there's a high volatility here in the last weeks of the season, but when we get to the playoffs, Tony talked about some of those hockey numbers. That's where I've really done some of the strong work there, really, is once we get in the postseason. It's usually early on, and then in the postseason, I think we all know that there's a little bit of volatility. Should be able to still pick some spots. We're still doing it. We're still firing, but can't wait for the playoffs in basketball and hockey. So team up with me over at Tony'sPicks.com and use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. So Appreciate it, Tony. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow for some more picks.
Absolutely, guys. Get aboard with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see great results here in college hoops. The last 2 years, 6,825 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also, all sports combined last 30 days, over 2,000 units of profit. Verify that by going to Ramon's handicapper page. You can see all the records there, fully documented, all the plays there. Third-party service are grading them for us. And of course, this is where you can make the purchases. Long-term pass will serve you well. From 3 to 7 to 30 to 1 year, all sports pass, all the picks Ramon, premium plays from Ramon for that time period. Just like when you go to his handicapper page, make that purchase. Remember the promo code TonyT at checkout. He'll save that 20% off. Look for that link to go ahead and get over there and sign it up. All right, Ramon also put together a 3-pack here from the NHL, so make sure you check that out and check out those video picks. Like, subscribe, set notifications, so when Ramon gives out those video picks, you get them right away, and of course set notifications to be alerted for those as well. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We will talk with you guys tomorrow.